Welcome, everybody. Another Randy's Den fancy specialty coming to you. Basically, it's about sorting chips, dip pins, chips, everything, anything, whatever. Just trying to keep it sorted and kind of figure out what you got. Just some things that I actually come across by accident. This one, but anyways, I got all these chips. These here, at least because it's road, is what I do have, is each row labeled. There's 7 pins on each side, and there's 7 on each side, 7 on each side. There's 8, so it's 16, dip 16, you could call it, dip 18. And then here's 12 to 24, and the bigger ones, like the, the controllers, I think it's the microcontrollers and that, they're real wide too. For that come out of the microwave boards and everything, and them are in a different one, but them actually you can stack right up if you get a bunch of them. And rubber bands seem to work really well, like these, got them stacked. And I got them painted orange for some reason. I don't remember why, but it might be because they're all the same chips. Not really sure. There's something going on. Oh, it's because there's ID. It says ID there, and then if I look, the paperwork underneath has them all written down. So that's all the ones that I have track of so far. That's, I guess, what that means. Just seeing it right now. But then you can see these I got rubber banded, and it's a lot of mixed chips, but then the ones that are the same are also stacked up too. Whatever. Whatever works. The one row here, actually no, it's this box. This did have a little furry, fuzzy thing that it fell somewhere. I don't even know where it went. But it wasn't here. These are all lined up nice and pretty, and I just tried to be careful with it. But who cares? They're in a mess anyway. Here's the fuzzy. Anyway, somehow that had something to do with it. But, anyways, the thing I did do, though, is I took a picture of it so that I actually have each chip, and again, there's some that are the same. They're kind of in the same row. Just makes it easier for sorting. And the biggest thing is kind of knowing what you got. That's the hardest thing. It sucks digging through them, trying to figure out if you have it or not, and looking at each chip and rubbing the top and trying to freaking rubbing a genie, trying to get the numbers out the top of the thing. Some you can't even read. It's a nightmare. And even the way, another trick is the darn smartphones nowadays. If you got a picture of it and you have it saved, you can go into that picture, and if it's like a pin over here that you can't quite read because it's printed paper and it kind of sucks sometimes, you can go in there with your phone right into it and zoom in and even blow it up and everything. And it's crazy how, like, you could zoom in on the actual number, like if you got a good phone, I guess. Yeah, that's something else that I found, so I could zip through quick, and it's kind of now a stash of chips that I know that I have then for that. And then this one, this is how I kind of got lucky, is I'm like, man, I have these all stacked and laid out and kind of in road. How am I going to put them all away and together? Well, is what I did, now that I'm going to mess them up, is I had this is a sheet that's folded, and I took all of them, and they were upside down at the time, and I just jammed this towelette. It's that, I don't know what, styrene-y, paperish stuff. It's real easy to rip and everything, but it's also like foamy. I just stuffed them on there, and then as I pulled them out, oh, I lost one. That's what sucks too. If you lose one, you can lose a bunch fast. It's not fun to try to get them back in sometimes. Then I went through, and what I did is I took and put the tape to it. Yeah, that one's not going to be fun. Put the tape over the top, and the key is try to rub each one of them. And I just got really lucky, actually, and found this. But just recently I did pick up, it's one of them cheap USB soldering plug-in things. Just a little cheapy deal, but even this is the same thing. The guts come out, and it'll be the same. That's just thicker, but if you're a pack rat like me, you might have a bunch of this stuff laying around. And then the key is just stuffing it in. The nice thing with this, though, is you have and can see And that's the key, is to push down on each one so it sticks good to the top, so you don't get like that wavy half reflection laying down the thing. And as long as you don't, you can actually go through and read them right through the plastic here, which is really nice to be able to do. So you don't even have to pull them out. You kind of already know what you got. Why is it fussing with me? Yeah, it worked good the first time at least. But yeah, that's about it. Just sliding them in is definitely the hardest part about doing it. Getting them all to kind of conform. Uh-oh, I flipped 2 more? Wow, yeah. I'm really butchering it. If I have to, I'll just take, actually, and I'll just flip the whole thing right over. That might be what I have to do. And kind of restart with it. Put it in upside down and then stuff the paper in over the top, maybe. That one just doesn't want to stick, does it? That's the problem there. But yeah, I'm not going to watch you fight with these. But that's about it. Quickie, shorty, goody. If you like it, love it, subscribe it, bell, ring, whatever you got to do that makes you happy. But come back another time. I always appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have a great day. And love it. Love the electronics. Love it.